Sir, I rise to speak on the Boilers Act 2024, which has been moved by Sri Piyush Goyal, who is the Minister for Commerce and Industry. Sir, this bill is not a significant bill in the sense that it's a sort of repetition of the Boilers Act, which was enacted in 1923. Like many other British era acts, somehow or other we did not give attention to overhauling the whole act, which is why we are bringing a bill after 100 years for these boilers. Sir, what are these boilers? Boilers are vessels where water is boiled with the help of external agencies that builds up steam, and the steam is passed through pipes. Now, what work does it do? It gives, we know, that when the gas will expand, it will do work. So a boiler is used to do work. Like in a jute mill, for a jute press, you need steam from a boiler. This is the Boilers Act. But what is the danger? The danger is, as you know, Boyle's law states that pressure is inversely proportional to volume, which means if the pressure is too much, then it will tend to expand, and that will give rise to accidents. The Boilers Act is to prevent such accidents. And a whole structure is built up as to how boilers can be inspected properly. The structure is at a central level. There is a boilers board which is controlled by the Government of India. A Secretary of the Government of India is the chairman. And then it has a technical advisor who acts as the secretary. But the work is not done by the central government. The work is done at the state level, where boiler inspectors are there and they do the work of day-to-day inspection. So there is a chief inspector, there is a deputy chief inspector, and there is inspector. These people inspect and validate all works connected with boilers. Now there are two types of work. One is manufacture of boilers, where a sufficiently strong metal vessel has to be built, where steam will be produced. Two is erection of boilers. Now for both these, for manufacture of a boiler and for erection of a boiler, the clearance from these inspectors is needed. One has to be very careful, because if we give a boiler clearance without properly inspecting it, it may lead to accident. The main problem is with regard to the valves. When the steam is generated, steam can be further heated by flue gas, and then that is the steam can be heated, and then it passes through a valve into a tube where the machine is being operated. These are steam operated machines. Now one has to be very careful. The chief inspector gives clearance, but at every stage, the boiler inspector has to certify. And if that certification is not there, the person whose factory has a boiler, which either makes a boiler or acts with the help of the boiler, they will be put under inspection. And in some cases, there is a huge fine that they can impose. And also, there is this provision of appeal. If anybody has complained about an inspector, he may complain to the chief inspector and ultimately to the central government. These different levels are provided. So I do not want to speak much on this bill because it has already been passed by the Rajya Sabha. They have studied, and they have given a final report. All I want is that if you go to some factory, which my area, a lot of factories are there, you find that the factories which use boilers are in a dilapidated condition, ancient conditions. We must see that our factories are modernized, because not being modernized, they can lead to accidents, causing the life of poor workers. So with that, I'll
Thank you.
support this bill
Thank you, Professor.
and recommend it for acceptance.
Through DM Kadir Anand.